Hey, we live, baby boy. Let me see. Sec. This thing always has me looking goofy trying to. Oh, shit. All right, we got it going. Hope it sounds okay here. What's good, Bull fam? Your boy Case. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pre-production shit. Hold on. All right, what is good, Bull fam? It's your boy K Smith Gaming. K Smith, not K Smith Gaming legally, not yet at least. But here recapping week 2 of the NFL season for the Los Angeles Chargers. Not officially, but hey, it's cool. I always feel a little self-conscious about doing these. I feel like everybody and their mama has a YouTube channel where they post their opinions of their sports teams, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put mine out there. Um, excuse me. So starting with the game, um, Chargers move up 2-0, beat the Raiders. Love the performance by the defense. Some people would call it a snoozer in the second half, bro. Me personally, I was all about it, bro. I could watch that. Um, that brand of football on defense all day. I've noticed as I've gotten older, I've been able to watch more defense and I've been able to watch more defense and literally like enjoy the game. Like back in the day, if I played Madden, I'd be on defense, bro. I'd just be waiting to get on offense. But now I could watch and see what they're doing on defense and be like, wow, bro, we're really shutting this shit down. The Raiders had a drive at one point of the game. I think it was in the third quarter. I think it was in the third quarter where they were on the Raiders offense was on the field for 11 minutes and they only got 3 points. It was like 11 minutes and 20 seconds. Um, in the third quarter, both teams only got the ball once. Chargers went down for like 5 minutes. Or yeah, I think it's something like that. Maybe like 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes of some change. And then the Raiders held the ball for like damn near from the rest of that quarter, from the rest of the third until I don't know what, like 12, 10 minutes in the fourth, and we're like, God, Lee, son, like y'all never at this rate, bro, we're gonna win the game. But jumping back to the very beginning of the game, bro, uh, I felt like the game would go one of two ways. If Gino started early and he was rolling, it was gonna be a long day. Not to say they would lose, but it would just be a long day for the Chargers, where Gino would put up some gaudy numbers and be like, damn, Raiders look for real. But what I loved is that they deferred first play of the game. Alohi Gilman is breaking like a fucking madman to go break this ball up. Hits him in the chest. God, hey, God bless him. Wish he could finish that play, but he breaks on it so early, bro. First play of the game. Boom, he sees that shit. He's about to go get it. Where if they would have run a double move, that's a touchdown all day. But Alohi is biting so hard. So I'd honestly make a mental note of that for the Broncos game of watch them come out early with a double move on Alohi to see if he bites on that. But he comes in like a bat out of hell. The ball hits him in the chest, pops up. Uh, Dayon Henley catches the ball, interception. First play of the game. Chargers are rolling. Don't do jack shit with it in typical Chargers fashion. Kick a field goal. Cam Dicker becomes the most accurate kicker in NFL history through 100 kicks. I think 101 kicks. He's like made like what was it, 94, 94 out of 100, only missing like one within 40 yards, which is an insane stat. Like Justin Tucker was the standard, and now it's Cameron Dicker. If you think about it, like quietly he became that kicker. Everybody likes to talk about Boswell and Pittsburgh, and rightfully so. Hey, real quick, I don't know if whoever's watching this, if you, I don't know, I'm kind of paranoid. I have the Beats pods where you gotta shove them in your ear, and I can't really hear myself. I sound muffled. If it sounds cool, let me know, please. Um, if not, I'm just gonna kind of just keep hoping and praying that it does sound somewhat decent. But yeah, set the tone early. Don't do anything. Cameron Dicker. Uh, Again, they are pass happy or pass heavy, I should say. I'm not really mad at it. As a fantasy owner of Amari and Hampton and I'm Lad McConkey, I'm cool with the passes, but uh, Lad was doing some things. Lad would have had maybe 70 yards, if not for a penalty. He got the one got like he got a big chunk play. I think it was a day that got called back. So I'm not really too upset about Lad McConkey's production. He's probably getting double teamed or maybe the focal point of the Chargers offense to stop other than Herbert's legs right now. So um, I'm not really too upset for like the production or what, oh, is Lad having a down year? No, I think honestly in his rookie year, it was maybe about like week 5 or 6 ish, he started putting together like some 100-yard games here or there. But for the most part, it looks like Omarion is kind of not to say I don't know. Maybe I'm complete, like maybe I don't know jack shit, and you guys are watching this for no reason. But my personal opinion, it looks like the game is kind of a little fast for him. Like I know he had that fumble, but I felt like it was like I don't know, like the Brazil game was probably an experience for sure. Your first NFL game is international, and you're in Brazil, prime time, that the world was watching on YouTube. Holy shit, probably the most watched football game of all time. Maybe not, maybe not of all time, but like think of the Super Bowl, and I'm sure it is broadcasting worldwide, but like everyone has access to YouTube, so you understand what I'm saying as far as like eyeballs, the accessibility to that game. You would have thought he'd be more prone to making mistakes. At least he's not making mistakes in the pass coverage. I'm just saying more so when he's getting the ball, he's not really doing the most with his opportunities, except for like when we put him in short yardage, we're like, hey, we need this 1 yard. He's gonna get you 5, 6. I think there was a 4th and 1 and he got 13. I'm like, oh my God, why can't we just give this nigga the ball more? But maybe that's what it is. Like he is like a bigger back. Maybe he needs a couple of like reps of like getting hit um, to where he really starts to get going. That being said, when he does get hit, there was like 3 or 4. I was watching the game yesterday with my godfather, who's a Raider fan. So like I'm getting his perspective from things where it's like, maybe I'm taking off my what do they call it, my powder shaded glasses off, um, my powder blue glasses off, and I'm hearing it from a Raider fan where he's like, "Dog, we're hitting him in the backfield, and he still falls forward." Like maybe for like a -1 yard, but you would thought would have been like a -3, which maybe it was a couple times here and there. Which that's probably more set on the run blocking than it is for him. Like Buddy's getting hit by multiple people and still falling forward, which I think is a great sign. Him and Najee were doing that quite well. And I gotta check, but they were saying Najee was like 242. I'm like, bro, Najee's 242, son. That's insane. Um, but the running game was not was not very impressive. Herbert ran kind of less this game, and he kind of took an unsportsmanlike helmet to helmet. I think that kind of put that to rest. So maybe that's what you have to do in this NFL season. You got quarterbacks that are trying to lower the shoulder, lower the boom on defenders, on DBs, and literally cracking dudes. So pause. Um, uh, Lost my train of thought. So maybe, yeah, I'm sorry. So maybe an unsportsmanlike penalty puts that to bed. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if Herbert ran after that. Maybe he tried to. I know he ran into a sack. Pause. But I think that unsportsmanlike in the first half. I think that kind of put his running to bed after that. Uh, or I don't know if the coaches maybe said something about it or been but like if the coaches did, that just furthers my point into hey, you got to lay the wood. Pause. And basically kind of put that stuff to bed so it kind of keeps him in the pocket or keeps him from doing so. Uh, it was made note that it was made note as a like just watching the game. They were letting you know that Deion Henley was having a fever, I guess, before the game, questionable to play, has a flu game and absolutely plays out of his mind. I'm not really sure the whole stat line. I thought he had 2 sacks. I think it's just one and a couple of tackles for loss and the pick. He was just everywhere, bro. Absolute madman. Uh, very impressive once again from him. Tony Jefferson, super impressive, dude. Like I'm always like I'm almost kind of in awe of like how we have the depth at safety that we do. But I mean, Elijah Molden's down. Aloe took a couple shots from Genty. And let me give Genty his flowers. Personally, right now, for my money, Genty looks kind of like the more NFL ready back over Omarion. Seems like he's kind of having a bit of an adjustment period. I'm not mad at him, man, because like if, being a Charger fan right now, honestly, you have to have some type of patience. Like look at Q, he's kind of blossoming. I'm hoping that it's consistent throughout the entire year and not just through the lesser teams. Not to say the Chiefs right now are the lesser team. They could be. We don't know. It's still early. But he did go off against the Raiders last year. He went off again. Good for him. I'm hoping his confidence just continues to go up. So like that being said, with like Omarion, I'm not really too worried about it. The run blocking was pretty atrocious. Max Crosby on that fumble, like bro, I would have shit my bridges too, bro. You see him just jump Will Disley, or I don't know if it was Conklin, but he just jumped right past him and he's like, bro, I'm in your grill. I'd be shitting my bridges too, bro. So I'm not even gonna hold him on that. But it was pretty dominant, bro. Derwin James. Derwin James is my absolute most favorite defender on the team since we've drafted him, bro. He's like probably I've been saying it. He's the most impactful Charger on defense since Junior Seau. Like and Khalil Mack, bro. Oh my God. As soon as I saw the play in real time, I heard the whistles just going off extra, like where I knew he didn't get up immediately. Oh my God, bro. I already knew. I felt it in my soul. I already knew who it was, and I could already imagine what it was just because of the angle of how he was coming at the tackle. And I could just see his arm. It was like, oh, bro, I could see it. And then they played the replay like 7 times. They never do that shit anymore. But apparently for Khalil Mack, they would. Bruh, Buddy fucks his arm up and runs off the field, holding it. I'm like, where's he going? Is he going to the tent? Is he trying to run to the locker room? I think he's trying to run out of the line of sight for the camera, which they still follow him anyway. But he was just like, "Oh," and you could just see him like exude that pain. And I was like, I was scared, man. So I don't know if they've released anything about it yet, still, but man, I once I saw that, I was like, my heart sunk, and it really felt like the whole defense as a unit G'd up for that because, man, he already had a sack in the game. He loves playing against the Raiders. 12 and a half sacks against his former team. No player against any singular team has more than he does against his former team. So, man, I hope he's okay. Um, but like I said, I was giving Derwin his flowers. He's doing everything, bro. Khalil Mack got that sack because Derwin comes in like a fucking bat out of hell, hits the right tackle, just bucks the shit out of him. Genty's like trying to help him pass, bro. Overshoots it, doesn't see Khalil Mack running the stunt right behind it. Khalil gets the sack. I think Derwin almost gets a half sack. I don't know if they counted him for that, but hits the tackle as going up against a tackle as like he's a missile, bro. Blitzing hits him, sets up a stunt for Mac. Um, Late in the game, Gino's still trying to fucking get it all in one play. I'll go back to that point right now, but he throws a pass. Derwin's there in coverage, breaks it up, pick in the end zone. Fabulous work. My issue with Gino, but my assessment of Gino is that when he's down, when they're losing a game, he needs all of it in one play. So that's where his picks really come from, bro. Because he's a good quarterback, right? He's got a strong arm. He can run. He can run more better than most. Um, but I feel like when he is losing the game, he tries to get what is it, 20-9. He's trying to get 11 points in one play, and that's when you can really take advantage. If he's winning the game, I don't think there's very many times where you hear Gino blowing leads like this. But when he's down, I believe he's always trying to get all the points back, all the yards back, all in one play, and that usually tends to bite him in the ass. So defense was nails, man. 20-9, gave up 3 field goals. They went up. They went down the field maybe once or twice. I mean, the 11-minute drive, they were going, bro. 20 plays, 11 minutes, still came up with three. Um, and they had to go for three because you can't go for it on 4th and 11, bro. Like you're everything past 10 yards was getting shut the fuck down, boy. And side note from the game, I was playing fantasy and it was a super, super, super tight game. It was 118 to 118. This guy only had Brock Bowers playing. Brock Bowers didn't do jack shite, but put up 60 yards, I think. 60 yards for Bowers. I had Omarion Hampton, Lad McConkey, and Cameron Dicker, and I lost. Omarion's fumble set me back. There's a flag on Lad's catch that set me back, so it was like he didn't get the yardage for that. Dicker did his thing. I needed one more field goal, and I probably would have won the game, bro. But that shit hurt. But you know, it is what it is. Keenan looked good once again. He's doing his thing. Q looked good. Defense was doing his thing. Tierra Tart 15. Oh, not Tierra Tart solely, but 15 pass 15 passes deflected as a defense, bro. That was insane. Corners were up there making plays on the edge. What I love about the depth at corner, probably my last note here. What I love about the depth at corner is that your playing time isn't really, how do I say this? Your playing time or your depth on the position isn't really solidified. Maybe it is, but when these guys are coming in spurts, because you're seeing Cam Hart, you'll see, uh, geez, I forget his name. 26, he had an interception. I believe Jackson. I gotta go back and look. My apologies. Uh, St. Juiced, uh, Tarheeb Still, those five corners, I believe. I don't know if I'm seeing what's his name out there, Jaw Taylor. I don't know if I'm seeing Jaw Taylor actually on the field for defensive snaps like that. But those five corners that I named prior, bro, they're balling. In my when I said prior, what I had said leading up to naming all the corners was that I felt like they're making plays and they're actually putting their nose in to make tackles. For one, I believe the free agents are only on 1 year deals, and then the rookies are on rookie deals, obviously, and not the rookies, the second year guys are on their rookie deals, and everyone's just making plays, man. And I as a Charger fan, man, I've been accustomed to seeing corners pretending like they don't know what the fuck a tackle looks like, um, and yeah, man, it's just good to see the defense coming together, man. Looking like last year wasn't a fluke. They're picking up right where they left off. They're still doing their thing, dominating 20 or what was it, 20-9, no touchdowns given up, man. Absolutely shut down performance. Anything over 10 yards is getting shut down. A couple runs that were leaky, but Austin Genty is a talent. Can't, they get paid on that side too. Crosby did his thing. Um, for the most part, Crosby was quiet, man. Maybe in the desperation mode where they absolutely had to have it. He just, took it to another level. He's like that, can't even hate on him. But for the most part, bro, it was pretty quiet from, Trey Pipkins is usually, needing a lot more help or you hear his name being said a lot more. It's relatively quiet from him, man. So I'm not even hating. Good shit. Good, tip cap to him. Tip of cap to the offensive line. I think that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, Cam Dicker, most accurate kicker in NFL history now, through 100 kicks. That's pretty dope. Um, had a jiu-jitsu tournament this past weekend. Didn't go well. Got to get back in the lab. That's going to be great. Maybe competing here again in the next 3 weeks. That'd be awesome. Right before I turn three. Oh boy, I'll be in the adults. I think it's called the Masters bracket after that. After you turn 30. But yeah, I'm still with the young bucks. Maybe catch me out there doing that thing. More jiu-jitsu content coming soon on the channel. But as far as the Monday night recap, baby, I think that might be it, y'all. Uh, Tuesday night. Took me a whole day to get up here and do this. I'm always a little self-conscious about doing the recap games, because like I said, everyone seems to do these. But if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Drop a like if you don't mind. If you're not sub, please leave a sub. I'm usually playing video games here on the channel. like to have a little fun time, be a funny guy. Don't take myself a little too serious. But yeah, let's see. Smoke that Raider pack right quick before we get out. So yeah, we're smoking that Pete Carroll pack, boy. We smoking that What's Your Deal pack, boy. That's what it. I think that makes it three in a row, four in a row against the Raiders. I could be wrong. Couple games in a row. I'd love to see it, man. Out of all the teams in the NFL, bro, it really is because they're fans. Like half these niggas on parole talking crazy, boy. So I'm talking like one time I went to a game, right? A couple times I went to a game, but I went to a Charger Raider game. Had a great time, and this is after. Wait, when was it? This is after the Herbert fourth quarter game where he's against the Raiders in Allegiant, and they end up losing the game, not because of Herbert, just because Staley can't call a fucking defense. But so that happens, and I go to the next season opener, Chargers Raiders. That was a season ender. I went to the season opener the next year, and I'm on the escalator going up to my seat, and this cat, Raider fan, idiot, drunk as fuck, and he goes, "Hey dog, what happened last year, dog? Huh? What happened last year, dog? Huh?" I said, "Hey, boy, we could talk about this game all you want, bro, but don't you fucking touch me, pimp." Oh, dog, no, it's not even. Hey, it's not even. Hey, pimp, hey, hey, no disrespect, God, my fault, but no. Hey, go to the game. I never see that guy again. Go to the game. Chargers win. Good game. Whatever. I'm actually with Raider fans at the game, and then go to the restroom on the way out, and I'm the one chanting Raider, and I'm just acting a fool. I'm a sore loser. I'm a worse winner. And I'm talking my shit, and I'm in the restroom, and people are laughing like, whatever, whatever. Some people that could dish it and also, receive it. Pause. I'm cool with you. It's just the ones that could just talk it and then get fucking. Yeah, chill. So I'm in the restroom and I'm, doing that, and this dude comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, dog, you think that shit's funny or what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dog, I do." And he goes, "Oh yeah, dog," and I'm like. Yeah. And I'm like, what you gonna do? And he's looking at me crazy. Bro, I don't know if it's a sign of disrespect. It probably was. But he's talking to me crazy. And I'm like looking at him crazy. And then I'm like not even phased about him, bro. So he's just like looking at me like he's trying to fight me, bro. And I just kind of like maybe not smart on my end, but I just turn and start taking a piss. I'm like, bro, you still right there, bro? Talking crazy. He goes, all right, bro, I'm gonna see you right now. And then there's Raider fans in the restroom going, bro, like, sit your dumb ass down, bro. Go be somewhere, bro. Like telling that Raider fan just to chill out because he was just, he was in his feelings because they lost. But long story short, dominant the armrest. I was at the game, sitting next to a Raider fan, told the nigga fuck up off me. That's my armrest. He had to deal with it. Chargers won the game. They won again tonight. Last night, 2-0 in the AFC, 2-0 and 2-0 in our division, 2.5 games up on the Chiefs. I think 1.5 on the Raiders. Play the Broncos next. That's a goodie. Looking forward to it. The jury's still out on Bo Nix, in my personal opinion. I'm predicting the Chargers. Oh, you know what? Maybe we start doing some of this on these recaps. Prediction for the next game. I'm gonna go ahead and say Chargers go 3-0. They went at home in a. Here's something that's actually big, huge pause for the game here. I believe Patrick just retained ankle injury in the first half of that game, the Colts game, I believe. I know they're going to be coming out hungry. No one wants to lose two back-to-back, especially not early. Bad taste in your mouth. And a divisional game, you don't want to lose that one. So I believe they're going to come out aggressive. They might put some points up on us, maybe. Maybe not, actually. Bo Nix is going to give us a couple. Believe that. I'm going to say Chargers win. 27-14. Comfortable. and we looking like something different in the division, bro. Where people were like, "Oh, hey, we thought the Broncos were this, and we just made them look like stir fry at home, boy." Maybe 24-14. 24-14 sounds better to me, honestly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe Broncos go up first right quick, and then we go, "Hey, settle down, settle down, settle down," and we lock it down. But hey, real quick for the viewing audience, sending out a week two, baby, 2-0. That Pete Carroll Raider pack, baby. What's your deal? Woo-wee. Bolt up, baby. Settle. Miedo. Take it easy, y'all.